This iconic Star Trek actor broke his own appearance record after TNG ended. Few franchises celebrate legacy the way Star Trek does. Characters return decades later, actors reprise roles across multiple series, and the universe constantly connects its past with its future. Because of that continuity, certain actors become deeply woven into the fabric of the franchise. Among them, one performer quietly achieved a record that even longtime fans might overlook. After Star Trek, The Next Generation ended in 1994, this legendary actor didn't simply move on. Instead, he returned again and again to the franchise, ultimately breaking his own appearance record and cementing his place as one of the most enduring presences in Star Trek history. That actor is Michael Dorn, the man behind the iconic Klingon officer Worf. Worf was already a Star Trek record holder. When Star Trek The Next Generation premiered in 1987, it introduced a radically different crew aboard the USS Enterprise D. The show's ensemble cast featured diplomacy, science, and exploration, but one character stood out instantly: Worf, the first Klingon officer serving in Starfleet. Played by Michael Dorn, Worf quickly became one of the show's most beloved characters. The warrior struggled to balance his Klingon heritage with the disciplined ideals of Starfleet, creating rich storytelling possibilities. Episodes explored his honor code, family ties, and the politics of the Klingon Empire. Over the course of the show's 7 seasons, Dorn appeared in all 178 episodes of The Next Generation. That alone would have made him one of the most prominent actors in the franchise. But it didn't stop there. Worf also appeared in the TNG films: Star Trek Generations, 1994; Star Trek First Contact, 1996; Star Trek Insurrection, 1998; Star Trek Nemesis, 2002. By the time the TNG era ended, Dorn had already appeared in more Star Trek episodes and films than most actors in the franchise. It seemed unlikely anyone, including Dorn himself, would ever surpass that total. But then Star Trek history took an unexpected turn. Deep Space Nine gave Worf a second life. In 1995, Star Trek Deep Space Nine made a bold move. The series was already exploring darker themes and serialized storytelling, but the producers wanted something big for Season 4. Their solution was simple and brilliant: bring Worf aboard the station. When Dorn joined the show, it wasn't a short guest arc. Worf became a main cast member, giving the character a deeper storyline than ever before. Instead of serving primarily as security chief, he was now navigating complex politics, interstellar war, and deeply personal relationships. Deep Space Nine transformed Worf in several ways. 1. A Klingon political figure. The show immersed Worf in the power struggles of the Klingon Empire. He clashed with leaders like Gowron and Marduk and became entangled in the Empire's shifting alliances. 2. A romantic storyline. Worf's relationship with Jagia Dax became one of the franchise's most memorable romances, combining Klingon tradition with Star Trek's emotional storytelling. 3. A war hero. During the Dominion War, Worf played a critical role in major battles, giving the character an action-heavy arc that contrasted with his earlier years on The Next Generation. Dorn ultimately appeared in 102 episodes of Deep Space Nine. When combined with his TNG appearances, he had already set a staggering record for the most appearances by a Star Trek actor. And still, the story wasn't finished. Decades later, Worf returned again. Nearly 30 years after The Next Generation ended, Worf returned once again in Star Trek Picard Season 3. The show reunited much of the TNG cast,